Alright then. Alright, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, go! Okay, let's see. Actually, well, it's obviously not going to be possible. Maybe not possible, but practical. Like, there's no pushback on this thing. Doing like this, does that look like it's gonna work? No. I wish I can do stuff like out of shield options. But maybe in another update. Let's see. I could just focus on those shield break punishes. Let's see. Was there something like that? No, it wasn't true. I saw the shield. Alright, away with you. Okay, 46. Wow, that was not the good one. Oh yeah, what's up? Let's see. That's much better. The explosive hitbox and everything. What if? What if? Okay, up B, since that is invincible. Never. Like, it never happened. It's just music mods. It just happens to fit on, what is it? On Omega Wrecking Crew. Okay, so it's not true on that either. Wait, do I even have it on Mash Attack? Yes, I do. Okay. Now, it doesn't seem that practical either. Obviously, down B. It's something I can easily bait out. How about that? Like, I don't know what Auroy's. What the heck? No. I don't know what Auroy's like combo breaker. So if someone does happen to know that, please let me know. Send that info my way. Okay, that's not it. Is it? Nah, it doesn't look like it. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Where is it? There we go. Gotta make it, what is it, realistic here. Actually, I'm curious. If they DI towards... Oh yeah, I gotta take off the attack now. Oh, I don't know how to do that. Alright. Okay, so dang it, wilted. Okay, I'm definitely need some practice on what is it? Getting the growth spurt break or something like that. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, that doesn't look like it's gonna work. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a tree joke or not, but in the case that what is it? That's very clever. So I know that works. Now, okay. So if that DI inward, that's not gonna work. Let me make sure it's still on. There we go. Actually, I got a technique. Just gotta get that off the shoe. Dang, that was horrible. Okay, it doesn't look like it's gonna work with a wood chip. Yeah, it doesn't look like it works with wood chip at all. I think it has to bounce. In case you're wondering what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to do like a jump cancel. I toss downward to the ground so he gets launched over, and I could just convert that into a forward or back air, but at the same time, since the wood chip doesn't bounce off the ground like so, that's not gonna work. I could probably do one against like Diddy's Bananas, but then again, that's a specific matchup. And there's no way in heck I'm gonna be able to find a Diddy player for a partner in doubles. I could probably do some glide tossing with it though. Like this, for example. That's not gonna work because it's bouncing upwards. It going down isn't hitting, but rather it going up. And the sad part is it can actually convert into something cool if it does work. Okay, that would have been horrible. Even if it was online, if we're talking about like the wood chip, that still wouldn't hit because it still needs to bounce. Okay, let's see. Let's try some ledge get ups. Okay. Not the best, but I'll take it. Okay, so if they're wrong, I'm gonna have to go that way. Oh, I thought he would have made that back. Oh. Well, I forgot I could practice ledge denials instead. That's something I wanted to consistently do too. Just anything that involves the ledge at this point. Yeah, I'll do something like that near and then maybe up to. But I'm gonna take care of normal get up. After all, it's still an option. Oh wow, I didn't think that would kill, but alright then. Alright, get over there. Dang it. I think I could have landed that edge guard too. Obviously something like that's not gonna happen online unless we're talking for glory. Oh, he jumped that time too. Yeah, I figured that much. The most that's going for it is invincibility, and even then. If there were something I could practice at the most, it'd be something like with the Witcher or something like that. But like, no one's gonna sit here and watch me. What is it? Try doing that for like what is it? For like 2 or so hours doing so. Wait, what? Okay, it doesn't work beyond there. Okay. Now it's just random numbers at this point. Nah, the CPU is going to be set to trying to survive. Alright, get up. The worst part about it is I can't test out. What is it? Hold on, let me see if I can. I can't see. What is it? CPU doing this. Like dropping down and attacking afterwards, and that was pretty bad. Like the normal stuff Villager does. Okay, let's see. One thing I like doing though. Actually, I think I got an idea. Nah, okay, so it's too high. As you can see, my off-stage game needs a lot of work. I can do fine, or at least what is it, decent enough. On stage, no problem. Maybe even on the ground, so much so. But over here in this area, unless I'm recovering, it's not, what is it, my strong suit. I've been practicing a lot of this all morning. Oh my goodness. I see you low-key taking notes on this. One thing I like doing, just to test the reaction, is, what is it? Down throw on a footstool if they DI towards. Actually, I gotta set it to that specifically. Yeah, that should work. If I wasn't so bad. Wait. What the heck? That's so weird. But there we go. Because like a lot of the times they'll try to go for like a get up attack. And I can just dare immediately. Wait, I don't get it. So okay, I pressed it too early. That won't work. I'm letting you know that one right now. Even on online, that won't work. There's just not enough time for a villager to get down there fast enough. Even with, because like thing is, they'll always drift. You see that drift? You saw that? There's just not enough time to get down there. Unless I gotta put it lower. Nah. The thing is, I think you have to have that on a strong hit. Let's see. Yeah, it's not working. Alright, I did the... There's a fastball first. Oh, see, that could work no problem, but this is random. It's something I just like doing, really. Like, I can reset neutral with this, no problem. If only I could do a reset with it, it'd be cool too. Because I can force an option and everything. And against some characters, I could even learn some up air techniques, like some up air combos and such. That one's not that good. And if they don't react fast enough, then I do have enough time to attack. Like, all that's not, like, that's not a confirm. But what I like doing as a confirm, where's the percent? This will almost never work. Almost. There was one time I thought I was going to get it. I managed to land it like 3 times. I was wanting to save the replay of it, but unfortunately it was full. Something like that, but like not as crazy. The thing is, you like, as you can see, the CPU has to immediately get up on top of that. Or not. I'm pretty sure some people know this by now, but like... What is it? But like, when you try using down smash itself... Hold on, I didn't get it. God, I'm bad at reading. It'll just they'll immediately get up, which is what I've tried doing so many times before. Okay, let me try a different one. Okay, that was pretty bad, but you guys got the gist, right? Or if they try shielding, I could just use down tilt for pressure. Actually, he can't get on the rocket, if that's what you mean. Like, only Villager can do that. And even then, it has to be their own Lloyd. Okay, let's see. That's not enough time. Okay. Let me try, oh, what is it? Mash air dodge. Where is it? There we go. That's another one I gotta practice. Oh, I still got on DI inward. What the heck? Dang it. If it was on any smaller blast zone down there, I would have died. Let's see. Okay, so I can catch air dodges. Cool. I can bait out an air dodge with that too. Well, I think just standing here works better anyway. Okay, he would have lived if he DI'd that properly, but I do have it set to random on where do you DI in or outward. I should probably do this instead, since it has different degrees of where they get set. Okay, that was pretty bad. Let it be known if that ever happens. What is it? You deserve all that damage. Oh, what? Hold on, get back over there. I need to see that again. Okay, I did it too early, that's why. Jeez, why does that clip over the ledge? I have to, like, space it out and everything. Let's see. I don't think Villager has the ability to just grab someone from the ledge like that. Or maybe he does. I don't know. Okay, let me try a different character. So how is the stream looking like for everyone right now? Is it turning out alright? Is it smooth, hopefully? Because nothing is worse than getting a choppy stream throughout the entire session and then looking back and be like, oh wow. In case you didn't pick up on it by now, Omega Wrecking Crew is my what is it? My ultimate training stage. Not because of the music, not because of the Omega bass. Well, actually, it's because of a little bit of both. But mainly because, like, look at this. Wait, what the heck? Okay, I can't do that again. Anyway. Mainly because, like, the whole atmosphere that follows through with this. When you combine all that together, it's like the perfect, what is it? It's just like the perfect stage. Say like I don't add any of that, then we got pretty much town and city. No music mods, then it's town and city, no problem. No problem. Okay, so I'm bad at aiming. But that's nothing new. Okay, something like that could work except for the last nair. That would just be an air dodge or an attack. Okay. Let's see. Wait, oh it has to be back air at 0. Okay. I'm bad at following up, so what does it, keep that in mind. So it has to be F4. Okay. Like if I'm too close, the slingshot will like arc over the character's heads. But if I'm too far away, then I won't be able to follow up properly. So it's like a bit of a sweet spot. Now if only I could time the burial timings just right, then we'd be in some real business. Not counting for like the down smash infinite, but actually. The cool thing about what is the down smash, as opposed to just any move that locks, is that unlike, well, pretty much every other move, this one can work as far as like, actually this could work pretty much infinitely, but there's no way to test it since, like, if I hit him with anything else, except maybe forward throw. Let's see if it'll send him somewhere ridiculous. Wow, even at 900, that looks like it will barely kill. But down throw, no problem. Up throw, no problem. And of course, back throw, no problem. But forward throw, look at that. Maybe with some good DI, he might be able to live through that. That's so disgusting. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn the DI on. Hold on a second. Look at that. That won't even kill at that percent. That's crazy. Maybe at the ledge it'll kill. Yep. That's insane. As far as possible, and with good DI, that's not gonna matter. Alright, so he's just DIing horribly now. Come on, Corrin. Come on, Corrin. Work with me here. Oh my goodness. I do have it set to... Alright, let's see. Let me set it to this specifically. Look at that. It won't kill at that point. Don't gasp. Alright, so like I was saying earlier, unlike every other move that Villager can use for resets. Okay, that was supposed to be a down smash, but whoops. Down smash can work as far as like kill percent, honestly. And no matter how well you charge it either, it'll just, you know, reset no problem. So like if you have good punish, like a good punish option off of a get up, whether it be for singles or doubles, then you're good. Because like this thing will always force an immediate get up. There's no other option. Can't buffer an attack. Can't buffer like what is it, any of the roller options. You're just forced to take that. But the thing is, the timing is still the same as everything else. You have to do it within the 25 frames. Okay, that was pretty bad timing. Let's try aiming for after he touches the ledge. Or not. So we got up immediately from that. I want to practice that. I'm going to practice the ledge denial since that's pretty simple to do. All I gotta do is just jab or down, what is it, or forward tilt. And I don't even have to go off stage. Not sure if that was a 2-frame or not. Like, get over there. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna need to work on that timing against Corrin. Oh yeah, oh my god, that DI, but he was still dead anyway. What the? Don't immediately up B, what are you doing? Alright, that was pretty bad timing, that was bad. Okay. You'd be surprised at how many times I actually worked on the ledge denial. In fact, let's try with Max, since Mac and Cloud Without Limit are like the easiest to do this on. So pretty much Mac at this point. I would love to try it on Smashville, Town City, or any of the legal stages, but it's still the same principle, and the ledge and like those ledge options don't really fix anything since. Well, okay, maybe Battlefield, but not really the other stages. Because like with Battlefield, there's like this huge curve where you can climb up, and I'm pretty sure no one needs to mention why I'm not mentioning Lilac myself. Okay, so let's see. Get over there, Max. I tried. I'm trying to get him to up B, but for some reason in training mode they always go for side B instead. Okay, if he ended up killing me and it's not even like the good CPU that's doing it. I get over there. Yeah, like edge guarding like that. Oh yeah, I forgot you can actually lock them into what is it? Lock them in a bit with the forward tilt. But that one has to work with back air. Alright, that was not back air. That was not very back air, Villager right there. It's just so hard to aim it on Mac. And even if I do manage to get it, like, This is too high a percent. Oh, no, you're good. You're good. Let's see. Maybe I gotta do it from the ledge. Yeah, something like that. Now I'm curious. Okay, I made him waste it. Nice. Rep. I know there's like Max out there that try using neutral beats for like that bit of armor. So I'm gonna give that a try. It's kind of hard to force it out of him though. I think at this point I should just practice basic aiming. Let me get it off of them. There we go. I hope sometime soon we actually get something for like get up options, teching, and all that other good stuff. In fact, let me check the site right now. Cause I think I should have something where it comes to like the updates on training mod. Okay, it doesn't seem like it so far. Nah, it doesn't look like it. It didn't update. That sucks. Like, they can take their time with it and everything. It's just that, like, what is it? I was kind of expecting it to at least have, like, an update or something. But you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. Oh, I took his jump. Let's go. No. They only have the one where they added mashing attack at a hit stun, but it's like a specific amount of hit stun for some reason. Let's see. Fixed DI directions being reversed in latest update. I see, I see. And I gotta get the full version if I want to show off all the training stuff, which I happen to have, so let me pull it up real quick. I'm gonna get the full training mod up, since I'm not doing online at the moment. Oh yeah, on that note, with the full version of training mod up, don't expect any, like, what is it, online battles or anything like that. My sincerest apologies if you were expecting viewer battles. I don't know, maybe later tonight. Maybe later tonight, if I do end up streaming, I could probably do viewer battles, but right now, I'm just trying to take it easy for now. So now I'll have the full version of everything. I think I have the same music on there too, so... Yep, I do. Let's go.
Let's look at the funk.
Best character for this too, I suppose, because every character knows this by now. Every character, every player, everything. Oh. Okay, I can see that hitbox too. Can I collide with that though with this forward tilt? It's gonna be hard to time. Yeah, so if I can catch that habit. At least what's up to works now. They can jump out of the, what is it, up tilt, but then they lose that positioning, and I can just juggle them for free. Like, yeah, there's also mashing air dodge, but, so yeah, with this character, just don't commit to an option. Wait, what? Yeah, do I have the set to? First I've changed his back. I'll leave it on this for now. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Okay, now that damage is just too high. Oh, that was unfortunate. Oh, cool. So I can try practicing perfect shooting on this thing. Oh yeah, what is it? Now hitboxes are like the slingshot and everything should work now. Look at that. Let me go over here. Like, for the very start of it, look how much bigger the hitbox is. Hold on. And then for the small, and then when it, as it goes downward, then it actually shrinks down to actual size. So keep that in mind when you're trying to like approach with an arrow, because they can actually catch a little bit. Oh yeah, I know what I can set this to. Yep, there we go. Look at that. So like if you approach with an aerial at this frame right here. Okay, maybe not this exact frame. I think it's somewhere around there. If you try to go with an aerial, that's going to hit you. Actually, is there a way I could take a screenshot on this without using, like, you know, like light shot? I don't think so. It's not looking like it. Okay. I think I'll just post it on here instead. I'll post it on Twitter real quick. So I want people to keep this in mind. Alright, come on, come on. Alright, please be patient with me, I gotta post something. Where is it? There we go. Actually, no, that's unrealistic. Oh yeah, I have this on it. What is it? Specific DI too. So I could probably do it like a retreating pair instead. Yeah, something like that. Obviously, getting a grab at this low percent is not even worth it. But just in case. Because look at that quick hitbox. Oh my god, the fact that I can't even break that heavy armor. I'm not sure if it's knockback based or damage based. Whatever it's based on. I just gotta watch out for that too, I suppose. Let's see. Wait, why did I do that? Okay. I know that can be a problem too. From the freaking ground. Or at least I don't think it can hit you specifically. No, it doesn't, unless I jump. And if I'm late on the punish too. Yep. Mass jump. Any good Yoshi that manipulates the armor from double jump? I don't know what the heck happened there. For double jumping, we'll definitely try to like do an immediate attack out of it. You could say it's a parry of sorts. Like down B is fast enough to down B, some other options and stuff like that are fast enough. It's just like, considering jump canceling is not a thing for Yoshi in this game, might have to commit to something that doesn't put you at risk in the air or something like that. Now, what next? The heck? Wait, does it pose both at the same time? Okay, it does. Wow. And the car, okay. I don't know what I can test on him other than there, up air, and of course not dying at like 3. I'm trying to think of what I can do with this. I can do shoot by promises on the car because like I know that they don't really suffer that much knockback from like the shield stun. Let's see. Yeah, I could definitely do that. Look at that. They barely get like what is it? Lucario barely gets pushed. Let's try that again. This time with DI. Don't forget about that. There we go. And obviously, if they get a shield break from there. Okay, let me close this actually, because like it is eating up a bit of a good chunk of memory right now. Let's see, so if VDI's inward. Huh. Do you think I might be able to get that on a 1-frame link? Let me try it again. Cool. Like small things. I pretty much prefer going for small things like this just for it to help. Okay. So if you DI inward, I'm definitely gonna have to jump for that. Or maybe just go for a pulling ball read. Something like that. I tried. Oh man. One thing I hate is that you pretty much gotta, what is it? Get that precise hit. On top of like getting the right turn-ups. When it comes to going for like fast fall up air stuff. But like sour up or down air to the sweet spot area variations. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let's see. Oh god dang, am I missing something? I'm missing a lot on there apparently. Anyway. Yeah, so I can hit with that no problem. But if they DI inward, I'm not going to. Or maybe I will, let's see. Nah. Yeah, I can't do it if they're DI inward. And doing it at any lower percent than like... Well, actually going for a grab at anything lower than 15% would just be unnecessary. I'll confirm if you want it, but if you don't, just stick with spacing. Because it will catch air dodges at least. Let's see. Let's try all different types of dealing. So around 6? Okay, so around 6 it stops working. Unless I gotta space it properly. Let's see. I think I have to space it. You see that small movement I'm doing? Before I actually throw out the 4 tilt? Okay, that was a little slow. Yeah, if I space it just right, it'll hit, but like I said before, it's not worth it. Now what next? Okay, I had to hear that part. Anyway. But yeah, what next? Let's see. I could practice simple movement stuff again. But that doesn't go very far. No, okay, that's a lie. It does get me far enough for like certain moves and certain matchups, but nothing which requires you to really dash in. Just more so walking, since you're not that much faster. I could try to, you know what? Let's try the slow run. Let me see if I can transition to the slow run pretty smoothly. Cause like that's something I could genuinely put into practice and maybe do some work with, because it'll throw off the timing and everything. I do use the slide down method for for trying to do the slow run, but the thing is, since I'm playing with a Pro Controller or not a GameCube controller, I don't have the notches to know exactly where I need to put that in, so a little bit of small extra practice That'll make it all worth it in the long run. Any suggestions or what? That's kind of something anyway. Oh yeah, he's still on air dodge. I forgot about that. So what about jumping? So I could take their jump with that? Cool. No, not that. Though I'm glad to see that work, no problem. Not that again. That's pretty much the one thing that will be difficult to try. What, the fixed camera? I mean, it could help. Okay, I need to practice my landings. Well, forward air and back air trains. Wait, what the heck? No, it's not set to control. There we go. But yeah, I definitely need to put some work on, like, what is it, landing with the auto cancel frames? Oh, he's way too high. Hold on a second. Okay. Sorry about that, I'm just trying to make sure I have this setting right. Wait, what? Where did my other jump go? Like, where did my jump go? I'm not even on, what is it? Wi-Fi, so there's no excuse for that. I'm just pretty much bad at this, what is it? Execution. Oh, but I like doing this though, actually. Okay, without running the other way. Something like that. For some reason, Lucario, if he's at jump, he's not doing up B afterwards. Let me see if that's the case for air dodging. No, he'll up B no problem on air dodge. For some reason, mash jump, he just does not up B. Maybe I could put some feedback somewhere with that mouth pack. Or maybe it's just something with the CPU in general. But still, I gotta put that in. Ness? Alright, I can work with Ness. And not cause what was it? PK all. What was it? PK 0 to death, real quick. But let's see. Oops. There we go. Where the heck was that PK Thunder even going? Yeah, where does it go after that? Let me see. See, yeah, no problem going in any other direction. Oh, you know what? It's because of the way he's DIing. That's why. Alright, that was poor timing. Okay, I gotta lower the percent. Maybe to 30. Yeah, I'm not gonna reach up there if he, what is it, does all that. So if he DIs away, that's just gonna catch his jump or what, or whatever he's doing. Oh, you know what? The up B. I keep forgetting about that. Yeah, I'm pretty bad at this too. Let's see. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, he has it set to a specific way to DI still. What can I do if someone's infinite shield when they're this small? Like I said, my character lacks cross-ups, so I'm gonna have to find some ways to maneuver around shields so I don't have to worry about shield grabbing. Of course, other than just jumping on their shield, because like they can do, what is it? Up smash, maybe in some cases up B out of shield, or just throw it out altogether. I could always just weave back with reverse pocket just in case. And unfortunately, even neutral is based on what is your positioning, not where you're facing. So it's not one of those hitboxes that you can just pull back to somewhere else. And like I said before, not only is there, because of all this was a landing lag, there's not enough pushback on this, which if I was still playing with Lucario, this would be pretty difficult to actually even put into real practice. But even with a small character like Ness, okay, so let's see what's next. So, oh yeah, covering ledge options. Oh yeah, I forgot I could just, what is it, take the hit for PK Thunder. Ness is not going to be a good example. Maybe Lucas, but... oh yeah, ledge options. This time I'm actually going to do a different stage. Movie Battlefield.
Let's look at the fun.
Now I could go into the whole song and dance about protects and all that. What is it? And all that. What is it? Fancy stuff. If I wasn't even good at doing that. Cause a lot of the time. There we go. Like, a lot of the times you would think they go one way, but for some reason, there's like a specific angle of Villager's neutral air that like sends them the other way. Look at that. I even managed to catch that and I still couldn't get it. Okay. How about fourth though? Okay, at this point I think I need to... Wait, I keep forgetting there's a convenient way of doing this. Not up throw, but the damage thing for side taunts. Oh, I could have kept that going. God dang it. Yo, I caught that? Wow. What I would prefer doing is like a Nair train from the top platform so I could, Actually, you know what? I keep forgetting. Some extra damage. There we go. I can just reset it just like that. Maybe I could do another, yeah. Maybe I could do another down smash to, what is it, bury them and go for extra damage. Yeah, something like that. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I guess I could practice this. I have a reason to actually do it now. There we go. Nah, the other one did way more damage. Oh, nice. Right on the top platform. Yeah, for some reason she doesn't go that far to the other side. So let me see if I can just push her a little bit over there. Yeah, something like that. Much better. Much better. Oh yeah, actually I can put it to a higher percent anyway. Okay, not that high. Because like then I have to land with Sour Neutral and they will definitely shield that. Yeah, I need to put that in to Sour. Because like Sweet they'll just completely go off. Yeah, that could do some wonders actually. Yeah, and I could just keep going down with that. Okay, that was pretty bad. I do know an alternative thing I could try doing. Nah, it has to be the Sour hit. Dang it. I think this only works with big characters. Yeah, I think this pretty much works with big characters because like... Or maybe it's just because Lucina does not really bounce that hard like some of the other characters do. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go for something else after that. That's if they go towards you, so I wouldn't say that's the thing that will work. But let's just say it does. Oh, right. I gotta change this thing to anything else. There we go. Hmm. Let's make it into a more realistic situation. Okay. So yeah, I could do some damage with that. Less, like, fewer hits because of the already high damage, but something. Okay, so now to actual ledge options like I said originally. Okay, that was bad. Alright, so I'm gonna have to... It's gonna be hard to do, what is it, to react to the, what is it, the timing like Mr. R or anyone else does, but I think I can do it. Ooh, and I could put it into a, what is it? Into a down smash reset situation. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to react to, but I'm gonna have to try. Or maybe not react, but time. Especially since Get Up Attack actually does have a few vulnerable frames. Wow, I'm doing badly. She's just doing attacks and I'm still, what is it, pretty bad at punishing it. But, that's why I'm here. Yeah, see, you heard that sound? That was the attack coming out. Wait, what? I cannot be the only one that saw that. So I might cover Get Up Attack and what is Get Up Attack and the normal Get Up, but what about Get Up Roll and Jump? Actually no, it should cover Jump too. But what should I do about the roll? And of course the drop down, since that's not an option with the random ledge options. I might put this to default because I'm not sure if she's actually trying to do the Get Up Jump or not. Okay, so it can cover Get Up Jump too. Now I need to do... Get rid of her first. So yeah, it'll cover those no problem, but what I'm gonna do about Get Up Roll... Maybe I can find a sweet spot. I could just do this instead. And just cover those options all together. Yeah, I think I'll do it this way instead, since like there's less risk involved. Except maybe for reflectors, but even then, if you back up a little bit, let me see. If you back up and do that without, what is it, B-reversing? Or maybe you can just B-reverse it all together and just, what is it? Throw it off, because then they'd have to grab the ledge again or get back on stage. I.e. like Fox's or Falco's Illusion. Now with that out of the way, I think I should just try doing the tree instead. Infinitely better, does more damage, it can even kill. Okay, yeah, it's gonna wilt now. God dang it. So there is such a thing as being at too high a percent. Let's see. No, that's not true at all, but that'd be pretty awesome if I can get that. Was it in a real match? Same with that too. Oh, it just went away. Okay. Dang, I'm supposed to do a drop down. Maybe if I position it correctly. What happened to that jump? Okay, anyway. Oh wait, you know what? Yeah, I can do what is an axe out of dash, so if I happen to get them to slide, like not trip, but slide, then we'll be in some business. It's just so hard to time then, what is it, the sour, without going too far in. Alright. I could do that instead. Okay, without jumping. I think it's better if I just do was up or downer instead of trying to do neutral. Since the hitboxes are wider this way. That's too early. I tried. Alright, let's try from the right. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot harder than I thought. Yeah, that's assuming they don't even try jumping. Okay, that one I know I can do if I just time it. Cause like DI is not that big a factor here. I think it's 2% now. At that point, you can just do a forward or back air instead. Oh, I helped her recover. Alright, so who the heck is on now? Oh. What next? What next? I'm trying to think of what I can do next that could be very cool to do. Maybe not very cool, but was it very practical, which is my definition of very cool. Like, even if you manage to land it. Okay, too much lag. There we go, something like that instead. Let me try with mash air dodge just in case it's not true. I passed it up. There we go. I B reversed it, but I don't think it was that true anyway. Yeah, so if I work on the landing, I could probably do it. Whoops. Thank you. I think neutral was it. Forward air, back air is doing that. Oh yeah. Let's see, I got a better idea. Now that you actually brought that up, I could probably do like a mash attack where they have to do an up B instead. Yeah, that seems that seems way more practical actually. Just gotta work on that landing still. Yeah, that looks way better. That actually really helps, cause like, I can put this into more perspective, since I can, force an aggressive option. That's way more practical actually. Thanks, man. Cause I forgot that like Lucina actually likes up B as an option. Oh, this is actually pretty cool now. Yes, yes, I love it. I just need to be better at aiming. That's about it. Or air dodge, honestly, because like I'll still be in the air, I think. Okay, I gotta work on B reversing. This is so much more. This is so much more fun now. I know how to practice those those get off me options. Even through Nair, this is so great. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Okay, I gotta turn on the damage a little bit. Okay, let me go back up instead. Say 60. Oh, see, I can be reversed when I'm doing the pocket. Okay, this is gonna be so clean. Alright, this is more like it. Obviously, at that point, they wouldn't risk something like that. Maybe air dodge instead. Okay, let's see. And I can snap back, and I forgot I could snap back with B reverse pocket, so I could, what is it? Huh. So if they think I'm gonna follow up with something else. Oh my god, this is so clean. This is so clean! I can think of what to do now. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. I can almost like God. I'm sorry, it's just like I can freaking experiment with this now. An option that beats that up B. Oh, I love it. This is so good. Now I just need to actually punish and we'll be really sad. I know I can just air dodge instead of B reverse pocket, but like the thing is with pocket, since I can reposition myself no problem. I can position myself for a bowling ball in the back air, which is stronger than forward air, no problem. I also have a use for B reverse pocket now. Like a more practical use outside of like trying to get away from someone like this and stuff like that. Oh my god, this is so good! Now I just gotta make sure I actually, that's just about it now. Like, all I gotta do is just work on the actual punish. Oh, this is so great. Oh my god. I'm sorry if I'm just sounding like I was on just having a blast, but it's just the idea that now I can find a way to punish that without feeling like, oh man, I should have air dodged instead. Love it. Okay, maybe I'll just try Nair at that point. God. This is so good. I could also do shield if I happen to land. So I'm keeping that, was it? So I am keeping that in mind. This is more like it. They could also try using up B to escape, though that's obviously not practical. Yeah, because if I air dodge, I have to put myself through repositioning, and oh, a B reverse pocket. Not only will I be able to land safely, I can even punch with a stronger option. Oh, I love it. Okay, now let's try just air dodge. Because my timing with air dodging still needs work too. Especially with platforms. Or not. Never mind. Never mind, I don't need to work on air dodges. Now, because I know every Marcina loves doing this. Any option, like maybe Nair forward air, like forward air more likely. Obviously, it won't be that high. Actually, I think this one I need to turn down the percent way lower. Yeah, that's more like it. That's more like it. So, what happens when... Maybe I could practice doing like a perfect shield with that? Because like, a shield with that? At least with Lucina in particular, it's okay. Let's see. Yeah, see that? That's why I need to practice. Oh man, come on, I had that one. So she does keep moving forward towards me, I keep forgetting about that. Yes, yes, yes! Look at all these options I'm practicing now, I love it! I just need to make sure I put this into practice. Thankfully, there's like a, what is it? Marth and Lucina on every corner for glory. Can't do it right now though, because I have the full version. Get back over there. Okay. Wait, what? Did I footstool? I could probably even reset neutral with this if I can go back in equal stage control and everything. Okay, next character. Oh my goodness. So, I have, what is it? Good options for punishing that if I do try to go for like a get off me option. Watch this be Marth, since it's still on random. Oh, it's gonna be Marth. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. Okay, it wasn't Marth. Now, Pac-Man. I know for get off me options, there's that up B, but obviously if you put it too far in the air, you're gonna get punished. So, let's see. I'm trying to think. Okay, let's see. There's forward air, there's neutral air. There's maybe up B from the ground, but if you're too high in the air, it's not practical at all. Cause like fair comes out fast, nair comes out fast. Up B is frame 1, especially if you're near him. So like if you're near Pac-Man with that, it's an unblockable because like, it will always hit you upwards. You'll always be landing on the trampoline and what have you. So, let's see what we got. Let's try neutral air, since that's usually the option they go for. Wait, what things are you cooking up anyway? Okay. Yeah, look at that hitbox. Oh, that. God dang it. Alright, actually, no, let me reset. Should still be on, yeah, should be still on neutral, so let me fix that. Okay, so he goes too high up with that, so... With no DI, I'm gonna have to space it out just a little bit for that to hit. Oh, what's up, Stormy Sensei? I'm surprised you're in here now. But yeah, thank you for that beautiful follow. Okay. Now let's see. Oh wait, I forgot. I need to. There we go. I'll be sure not to next time. Yeah, there we go. Actually, I think with if they DI inward, up to works anyway at low percents. Okay, so it looks like neutral is not a good option if they try getting out of those. So let's try fair instead. And I pushed the wrong button. Now I know that's a move a lot of Pac-Mans use. So let me fix that a little bit. Fix that damage. There we go. Just need to work on perfect shielding that. Even though I think at that percent that they use the forward there up to will just catch their foot anyway. Look at that. And the thing is, I'm perfectly spaced, so it won't hit again. That's if I don't move. Okay, maybe if I'm not... Okay, maybe not well spaced. Maybe if I perfect pivot, I could do it. But as you can see, I'm still bad at perfect pivoting. Cool! It works! Yeah, but if I do it towards Pac-Man, it's gonna hit. But a lot of people don't really mash between the hits up tilt, so I don't have to worry about it, I guess. Yeah, that works way better. I love it. Now for real punishes. Yeah, this is pretty much how I practice. Well, not practice, but this is how I pretty much train myself. I only put myself in the real practice with like online and such. You could argue that I'm just practicing my training routines. Meanwhile, when it comes to actual like practicing neutral and stuff like that, I put that into a lot of work. Obviously, for this, at least for this streaming session, you won't see that because I have the full version of the mod pack up. And if I go on Wi-Fi with it, it'll cause a desync and I pretty much won't be playing any games since. Like, I can get out of it no problem, but I'm just trying to take my time with training at the moment, so maybe next time. Let's see. Something I've been wanting to practice is that roll cancel grab. In my villager specifically, there's like a very tight frame where you have to where you can get a lot of a lot of movement out of that too, like that. But it's so hard to practice, especially especially since like the bigger characters. But this is pretty much the only way you can really cross up without just running towards the character. Let me see. Like, look at that. By then, someone will throw on the move and everything. Unless they decide to stay in shield for some reason. Cause like, I'm not gonna dash attack. Look at that. It takes way too long. But if I do what is it, a forward roll cancel, I don't have to worry about that. Well, if the thing on top of that is that it has to also be, what is it, a pivot grab on top of that too. Because that's the only way you can just slide through them like that. You don't have to be super close to them at least. Or maybe you do. In case you're wondering how I'm making this distance, this is what a normal pivot grab looks like. And of course, perfect pivot is not that much different either. Except for maybe like the extra lag and everything. Oh, for the roll cancel? Well, of course, roll, which is, what is it? In this case, I think it's specifically, let's see. I'm not, yeah, I think it only, what is it? Okay, so it can work with backwards roll too. Just a little bit trickier since there's different timing. But yeah, it's pretty much roll. And then the frame right after where it actually goes into tangibility, right before you go into the intangibility frames. I think from the general characters, it's around 5 frames. If you press it between then and the intangibility, you end up rolling, what is it? You end up doing a grab instead, so it's just roll and then grab between those frames. You could be sliding all over the place. For Villager specifically though, there's also a different way you can do this. But it's kind of frame perfect. Like, there's like a specific frame where there's like a bit of a transition between this and the actual run. You can't see it because, well, that's how it transitions, and it's only 1 frame. But, let's see if we can do this by slowing down. Still gonna be hard because that's just, what is it, what, 4 extra frames now? Okay, let me speed this up. Now it's on 4. Let's see. Yeah, during the first 5 frames of roll, you can do it that way. You get more range off of it than you would from a normal pivot grab. But between, like, it's obviously slowed down, but like, there's like a specific frame where it's like, it's very hard to get, but if you do happen to get it with Villager, I'm not sure if this goes for other characters too, but if you get it with Villager, there's a way you can be able to like slide up, well not slide up, but just, what is it, slide without having to really stop for much. Let's see. It's very hard to get because, you know, very few frames, very precise. But if you do happen to get it, it's pretty cool. And it can work with grabbing too, but obviously, like I said before, roll cancel and grab is much more consistent for that, so you're better off just doing that instead. Look at that. Lovely. So let's see. Now I'm pretty sure you've seen me do this a lot, Stormy, but like, a lot of the time, at least with the mental game within Neutral, what I try to do is paint a mental picture. I was about to say a mental picture of what happens. So like when you see me walk around and stuff like that, a lot of the time people will think I'm just trying to bait for an option. This goes for Luigi as well, but like, when I'm just either standing or just moving around like slowly or doing something like this, I'm usually just taking this time to think of what it will happen if I do it in this situation or in that situation, giving me that extra space. I usually throw in a Lloyd too so I can see if I could, bail on an option and see if they'll just mix it up next time too. But yeah, what I do with this mental picture is like see if they will do another option, a bad habit, or maybe something completely different. Like, just earlier I was testing out Lucina and seeing what if she would just up B out of shield or something like that. Or in this case, up B out of hit stun. What I do with that is pretty much put myself in a situation where it's like, okay, if you attack and try doing an up B, which I will try demonstrating on Pac-Man here. up B. If I wait and just punish the option afterwards, you're pretty much gonna be putting yourself in a worse situation. Assuming you don't immediately use your jump. If you wait on use your jump, then I pretty much gonna have to punish you again. But yeah, there's not much I can think of doing for Pac-Man other than like pocketing the hydrant, maybe the fruit, but like there's ways you could just practice Z catching with the fruit instead of just trying to pocket it. Pocketing is a lot safer, so just go ahead with that. But if you do happen to do Z catching with that and neutral and stuff like that, you don't have to worry about all those end frames from pocketing. Toon Link. This is a character I just need matchup knowledge with. I don't know much about what to do against him, period. So maybe next time. But if I get him again, I'm gonna try learning something with Toon Link. Bayonetta. Do I even need to say anything about this character? Lovely character and everything. Interesting features too, but when it comes to actually fighting her, oh boy, I'm gonna be, what is it? I'm probably gonna be start screaming. So obviously put witch time out of the equation since there's no way to really predict that against a good Bayonetta player. So let's try air dodging. Actually, yeah, air dodging, so I can work on those precise inputs and everything. So let's get a general look at what we need to do here against Bayonetta. Okay, so you guys saw that, right? Well, how she got put in the lag. Look at this real quick. Yeah, that one specific frame right there will put her right into the, well, maybe not one frame, but I don't know how many frames is that, but like all I do know is that if she manages to get that frame 1 and you manage to just barely miss the execution, as you pretty much already know about, was it Bat with Finn, half the damage. Like that right there. Now she has more damage, so now we can just see how much time whether she has. Now obviously I'm not going to be doing this stuff where I'm like trying to grab at 0 because it's just not practical with Villager to be trying to get a grab at 0. Though you never know, which is why I recommend still practicing it just in case. Just in case. Now 40%, now this is more like it. Remember, she's mashing air dodge, so if I hit her on frame 1 of that air dodge, Bat with Finn. I could always bait out an air dodge too, but that's too basic. And against Bayonetta, it's not like that's going to matter because they could usually just put themselves away from that situation 100, if not at least 85% of the time. Okay, that's too high. Yeah, that is... Let me do it for a comparison. Okay, that might still hit her. Yeah, that looks like it might still hit her. Okay. Oh wait, it's because there's no DI on this too. I forgot about that. That's what I thought. Yeah, the good ones will just do that instead. They know, like, they know their movement options instead of just trying to contest it instead of trying to avoid yours and just reset the situation just like that. Yo, Dono, what's up? Actually, you know what? Speaking of which, I do have mash attack on here too. So let's try. I don't know, side B. that's what I thought. Now, unfortunately, there's no way to control where she's actually going unless I have another player with me here, so... Oh, Prince, okay. Sorry about that. So yeah, I could probably do like a neutral instead. For both away and what is it, towards. Yeah, that's much more like it. Okay. And fourth throw should pretty much only be used when like they already used up their jump. Because then you can catch them, you can probably do like a grab release and force them to use their recovery options again. Okay, now let's try up B instead. And I pushed the wrong button again. There we go. Okay, so they... Ugh, yeah, I don't think I want to get in that. And thank you, Prince, for the follow. Okay, at that point, there's no reason to even go for a grab. Just try, what is it, hitting her. Let's go for the magic percent. Wow, that only puts the sour spot? Wow. So maybe DIing away won't be that bad. Oops. Yeah, DIing away doesn't look like it will be that bad. DIing towards, if I had a 3 right there. Actually, let me fix that. Let me fix it so it can only be, what is it? DI inwards. Yeah, it won't be death, but at the very least it'll do some good damage. Maybe 80. Oh, I haven't set the jump. I forgot about that. Yeah, that was no cool hit. And if I get caught with that, say it was a down B instead, that would have got me in a witch twist. Not witch twist, witch time. Town and city. Oh yeah, there are different blast zones. I gotta remember there are different blast zones on stages, so I might have to actually practice on all those different stages too. And since I actually like town and city, let's go to town and city. Alright, Duck Hunt. Nair's not that good an option for like, was it out of hit stun? Let's see, let me see if I can show you. Same goes for Villager too, cause like, was it the hitboxes are just too close to their bodies and everything. See that? And it takes like such a long time for it to come out too. Or at least relatively speaking. I can practice that what is it? Go for that no problem. Now the can on the other hand. Oh wow, that tripped. You know what? I keep forgetting. I gotta... where is it? There we go. I gotta remember I have to set the DI to random in and out when it comes to grabs. And I gotta set this back to attack. It's a bit of a hassle trying to make this situation, to keep remembering the situation, but trust me, it's way better than what it was a few patches ago. Like in terms of the training mod update, that is. Patches were long done. Officially. Yeah, there's like no reason to jump, what is it, if you're trying to grab at low percent, so if you happen to be the person that jumped during low percents, The most you're doing is giving them that opportunity to reset. Granted, it's not the best one though. Oh, it's literally called the training mod. What is it? What this does is, okay, actually I gotta zoom in on this one. Wrong one. It can give you hitbox visualizations, input display, which I haven't shown off yet. It looks kind of ugly now, but I'm pretty sure that's just so like when you're playing on a bright stage, you can actually see where your inputs are. So yeah, it does look kind of ugly right now, but that's just how it is right now. You can even see where you and your opponents are doing. So like, say like he's trying to DI inward. You can see the inputs and everything. Oops. The cool thing about the training mod in this is that you can actually set this to for replays as well. I'll actually show off a replay later. And then there's vanilla, which is obviously where all the mods are turned off. Full mod, all the mods are turned on. You can force the opponent to jump, air dodge, attack, Most recently they added the one where you can mash attack. You can try going for random ledge options so you can practice your edge guarding. Okay, that was pretty bad, but I didn't know what else to do. You can increase the damage, which is more so useful when you're in the versus mode, because there's like this thing where, as I'm pretty sure you know, before this update, okay, before the previous update I gotta be specific. Before the previous update, the training mode was still not able to have rage involved in the training mode. But they recently added that, so even the training mode now has rage included. But I don't think it's still I think it still does not have it still doesn't have staling. So you got rage now in training, but not staling. So still keep that in mind. What else? You can do it by increments of 1 or 10. You can do infinite shield, so you can practice, shield pressure for like cross-ups and everything. I've been trying to do the hip check thing, where like on a foot shield, but the thing is I gotta be like all up on them just for that to happen. And like I said earlier with the grab, it's just not that practical since they will just attack you. Yeah, but that's the best thing about it, Prince. Like this thing, if you have the full version, all of the stuff you can do with the training mod works on versus stage as well. So you're not really stuck on having to be using this on only training mode. You can use this on a real CPU too, force an option and everything. So set the CPU to level 7 because that's the one I usually practice with, and you're good to go. Hold shield, which turns off the infinite shield but leaves it there for a shield break punishes. Like so. Okay, that's not the one I wanted, but you guys get the idea. Okay, let's see. Actually, let me get rid of that. Okay, that's good enough shield. And then that's it. And then within all these options, if you happen, like not counting, mash attack, if you're on any of these other options, okay, also on none, you actually can even set off DI increments where it's like, you can point in specific directions. The last two, however, this one right here and this one right here, both of those are where you can set the DI to be set randomly. So say like for instance, let's go to the very last one. This is the one you can be using for grabs. And then the one before that, this one could be used for attacks because I'm pretty sure you guys already know about what launch speed influence is, right? This could work with more horizontal grabs and attacks. And that's just in addition to like all the pratfall combos, the hip checks and everything. So all this on top of the normal stuff we usually practice in vanilla training mode is just insane. And the absolute best part about the full version of the mod is that if you have the full version, depending on what has happened in the replays. So for instance, let's go right here. Where can I find it? Let's see. Like there was one where I did not taunt. Let's see. I'm trying to find a good one.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Thank you, Echo, but I'm trying to think of one where I didn't taunt. I think this one. I was playing with a Japanese Palutena. Pretty good one too. No, wait, we taunted here. Never mind. Did we taunt at the beginning, or? The cool part about this is that you can actually see the inputs from matches you've already played. But the thing is, like I said earlier, the way they have it set to for visualization now is kind of ugly, so it is kind of off-putting to look at right now. Maybe in the future they'll make it more appealing to look at while not super distracting, but for now, that's pretty much what we got. But yeah. That sounds kind of fun, like Pac-Man and Luigi? Not two Luigis? And, like I said before, all the training stuff can be applied to Versus mode if you have the full version installed. So, let's give it a shot. And Peach. Alright, let's see. Oh my goodness. So on top of the way, level 7 usually acts. Let's see. Let's force a jump now. You can now force it to where if you get an advantage. Okay, that was pretty bad. You can just force those options now. Infinite shield. Yeah, you can just, you can even make them sure, like, yeah, I'm speaking like all content language right now. You can force them to move in one specific direction. And if you hit their shield, sometimes they'll just, roll instead. So yeah, you can do this on on like the real AI as well. As opposed to just the training dummies. Okay, I gotta put it on Master Attack because I want to show you the, the extent of like Nair and stuff. Or maybe just neutral special. And I messed it up. Okay, there we go. Like, even level 7 will never just throw it out there like that. And it's just, so many more possibilities on top of that. If you want a link to this training mod, I will actually let you guys know on the Discord. Because I actually do happen to have it bookmarked and everything. So let me do that right now. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole extent of what the train mod can bring to people. And the best part is is that it's still getting updated. So there's still more features for us to cover on this. So where is it? Okay, here we go. Actually, you know what? I'll just put it in the chat. I gotta pull it off on my desktop though because I'm pretty sure I have some people on YouTube and Twitch right now. Our frames will be dropped. I'm letting you know right now. Okay, smash. Here we go. And that's where you can go to get, what is it? Your training mod needs in case you need, what is it? Actual practice as opposed to just, I don't know, just practicing combos and stuff. Combos are cool and everything, especially when you're practicing it and you actually manage to get it, like, in the advantage state. But you're not going to have the advantage state, like, even 80% of the time in this game. And I mean actual advantage state, not just having a percent lead. Because I'm pretty sure we all know what happens when you just happen to have a percent lead. Something's gonna kill you. Oh, something I like doing personally, like something I just personally like doing, is like when it already has a cut. I like doing that because it won't do anything to the Lloyd itself. Let's see. Yeah, it won't do anything to the Lloyd itself, so like, if you don't block it, there's a good chance you'll get hit by the Lloyd. If you do shield it, the Lloyd and the tree will hit you. Or maybe both, in the case of like you're being on a ledge or something like that. Nah, if you're just too close to it, both will hit, never mind. Now if you're shielding on the other hand, my favorite signature shield break right there. That's my... I didn't make it, so I'm not taking credit for it, but I will tell you right now, I freaking love that shield break maneuver. Not even the axe to tree, but the tree to axe. So let's see if I can reset that into infinite shield. There we go. Now what I wanted to do was this. Not like that, but... Actually, let me move them away. There we go. Something like this. So if they both... if both are shielded, all you need to do is just either throw a forward tilt to knock them off, or maybe axe, because, like, look at how specific the hitbox is. That can really cut off, like, a very small shield. Don't worry, Echo, you don't need to be sure. Like, that freaking... I love the Echo Dot, but sometimes it just sets itself off for some reason. Alright, I gotta turn off the infinite shield. Hold on a second. Obviously, there's the whole thing about angling shields, but for some reason you can't do that in this training mod, so I can't really show that off. Okay, let me break that shield again. Alright, that's pretty much gonna will. Okay. It can even do that. Was it whether you have that shield broken or not? So keep that in mind. It can do like dumb damage. Actually, you know what? Let me turn the thing back on. Okay. It's important to, push them into the tree when you have the Lloyd-O. Either that or just use neutral air. Just in case you want to reset into another shield break. Okay. Now, why is it important? It's because the Lloyd has two different hitboxes. The one everyone I'm pretty sure is familiar with. That one. And a more and a more powerful one, but I think there has to be an impact somewhere. Let's see. Wait, I don't need to cut it again. Okay, that went straight to him. Like, you see that impact right there with the explosion and everything? That's the impact I want to hit. So let's see. That one right there does more damage, and with the tree being cut down right on them, actually it's the explosive hitbox of the Lloyd, the axe, and the tree all at once. That's a clean, like, assuming it's all raw, that's a clean 51% right there. And like all that you can get from a shield break too. Like, why wouldn't you like doing that? Obviously, I recommend not fishing for it though, because well, what is it? It's a good option. Any good option, too good, too often, it won't be good. But yeah, all you gotta do is, like, if you were that close... Oh, it's froze? Hold on a second. Oops. No, it looks okay to me. I'm checking out on the video preview and everything. It's looking fine. The frame rate is gonna look a bit choppy because of all the memory that was used for Chrome and everything. So yeah, Stormy, since I know you like playing Villager too, just know that, what is it? Just know about those two hitboxes. The one that aims towards the enemy, and the explosive that you can use the tree for. Alright, that one was too close. Okay, that was too close again. Like, it's not that small a hitbox, but... Actually, I think I got a better idea. Just do what I was doing earlier. And this is in case they do happen to shield. I obviously don't recommend using the Lloyd this close to an enemy. Oh, well. Missing out on some, quite some important info on, like, dealing with, like, Villager shield break and stuff. Oh, okay. I keep forgetting that's a thing. And since I'm putting this on YouTube as well. Okay, that was too slow. Alright, so if he's like that, it's not gonna work. Assuming they air dodge. Okay, there's no reason to sit there and just take that shoot break. I know with Corrin, it's pretty much either neutral air or maybe forward air. I'm not sure about down air or if that's a combo breaker, but all I know is it exists. Mario's down there on the other hand. Not Docs though, for some reason. Like, Docs can hit, but like it doesn't have the range to... What is it? Speaking of which... Looks like we're gonna get that practice already. And the thing is, what is it? Mario's... What is it? How many can I do for the infinite jab block? None, because I don't really use it. For one thing, I have to set the C stick to smash because I'm not fast enough to where I can perfect pivot, move the stick, like control stick downward, and then attack with A at the same time, and do it over and over and over again. I only play with tilt stick, and it's mainly for for purposes of like the ground movement and stuff like that. As one of the few villagers that actually improve on something like that. It's probably not practical either, but hey, might as well try doing everything with the character that you can at this point. Especially with this, struggle of a meta right now. But yeah, I don't really focus on that. There's some villagers that do, and I will 100% commend them for doing something like that because that couldn't be me. Renai just focuses on Splatoon 2, which I'm hoping, he's doing well in with that game. He obviously still plays Smash for like Como or Curie and stuff like that, but he pretty much just stopped competing. And then there's like folks like Arvar and Kree who will be putting in this work for like actual tournaments and stuff like that. Alright, be right back. I might have to be back for quite a bit. Okay, I'm back. To answer your question, as of right now, yeah, he's top villager right now. Actually, no, turn that back on. Kree and like Colgate. Oh, no, I don't think Colgate really laps much for villager anymore. He did a lot, and personally, I gotta thank him like a lot for all the stuff I've seen from him, because I've been meaning to put that in some good use. No, I get what you mean. Like there was a huge gap between like pretty much us and friggin' Renai. But you know what? We'll get through it. Maybe if I keep my training up, I could probably do maybe I could probably do some work with the character. Train up against the bad matchups and everything. I don't know. Like for me. Oh yeah, Panda Bear. Like Panda Bear's a good contender for that too. I can't forget about him. But like I was saying earlier, the thing about me for some reason is that I'm not really that big a fan of counterpicking in terms of characters. Like I do also happen to have a Luigi, in case you didn't know that by now, but what is it? For the most part, it's pretty much just villager throughout the whole road to Smash. Like, I tried Little Mac. I still play him, but not, like, to the level of, like, being a secondary now. I can't say Falcon counts, because, like, everyone has a Falcon. Let's see. I tried playing Pit at one point. That very much did not go anywhere. Like, even when Pit was still within his prime with, like, Earth and everything, still wasn't, I don't know, like, it wasn't clicking with me. And then, no, I think that's it. After that, it was pretty much just villager throughout the whole thing. Since the special demo all the way to present day. And I've never even once considered dropping them since, what is it? I can just learn bad matchups like I did with Brawl. And the thing is, like, unlike Brawl though, some of the bad matchups are from, what is it? Are just from like some of the smaller stuff that goes around, not just like simple like you can't. It's very hard to go on with this character and stuff like that. It's just it's a nightmare, or at least it was. But now, I think like the biggest I will have to deal with right now is Cloud. Not even Bayonetta, because I have some practice with that, but just Cloud. Mewtwo's fallen off, and I'm not sure about any other characters with the bad matchups. Except, okay, I think maybe Marth and Lucina may still be a problem, but like, I think the only Marth that'll ever give me super hard trouble, like if I ever go high level, would have to be MKLeo, because that man is actually Marth in real life. Mexican Marth in real life, I can't even say that. Maybe even Cloud too, but more so Tweak and what is it? More so Tweak with his Cloud than MKLeo. MKLeo's just a stronger player overall. But I heard Tweak is going Bayonetta nowadays, and I want to see how that's gonna go. Oh my goodness. Just thinking about the possibilities of 2018 Smash is, what is it, very exciting for me. It don't sound it, but I promise you it does. Let's see. Yeah, man, what is it? People are just saying, what is it? If it's that easy to go Bayonetta, I'm just gonna go Bayonetta and see if I can just pull through a tournament, stuff like that. Seeing like the likes of Lima and Mistake just... Okay, so I think in, what is it, Genesis specifically, there was someone, a Japanese, I'm pretty sure you know this person, a Japanese duck hunt named Raito, who was making the work through, you know, all the way up to where he is now, in terms of recognition. In Genesis 5, he got pretty much shut down by a Bayonetta, as you would expect. And even earlier, like even within top 8, Mistake was showing Salem, so what is it? Was exposing, was it? Salem's lack of matchup knowledge within the Bayo Ditto, because, oh, that 3-0 was clean. But yeah, Mistake almost took that tournament too with just Bayo. But of course, MKLeo's plot armor is just too strong. But yeah, outside of the small, what is it, the lack of knowledge within the Bayo Ditto, I'm still thinking, what is it? If Zero does not come back soon, pretty much it's just gonna be Salem being the best character, best person in the game. Oh yeah, I forgot to change this to Nair now. Actually, let's see. Oh yeah, he's pretty strong too, so I'd say he's very much up there as well. Okay, let's try someone else. And food is here, let's go. That one I'm not gonna eat right now. But I am gonna lay this stuff out on the table because I am honestly very hungry. Now my punish game of Luigi is much stronger than it is than my punish game of Villager is, but that's mainly because when people try to go in with options that Luigi can actually punish, whether it be with perfect shield or even normal shield, with even considering all that lack of traction. Alright, I already played Mario, so just thinking about that, it's like, huh. Oh wait, sorry Stormy, like, I love this color too. I think these are the best two colors in the game, both for male and female, but that's still Kane.
Let's look at the fun.
Alright, with all that said, Sonic, okay. This move against Sonic, don't do that. Like, that move right there, don't do it. And if you feel like you have to, at the very least, both space yourself and jump. You have to, push yourself a little bit backwards if you actually want to use this move. Obviously, look out for, anti-airs like against, the homing attack. Dang, I skipped it. Second worst matchup. I wouldn't know much of Kirby. Like I played, against the Kirby earlier, but like it wasn't like the their main. It was like their main is like DK and Charizard, so I could probably get some knowledge on that. But if you happen to not be busy and you want to play play Luigi Kirby, just hit me up. Because you already know I'm going to be on Discord. I'm usually on Twitter too, or YouTube as well, but mainly most of my time is either on Twitter or Discord, so. Oops, let me turn it down. Huh, that can catch it. I'm using that now. Obviously, Sonic can mix up the timing with the homing attack, but the principle still applies. And up B's pretty invincible, huh? Now that I think about it. Yeah, up B's invincible. Yeah, you can react to it even if they do mix up the timing for like the earliest hit. I think you can nair through, the spring? Yeah, you can. So, like, you can just go right into Sonic. Since, the spring has low priority. Now that's if you manage to miss that punish. You know what? Yeah, you got a point. That's the thing about a lot of the moves in this game just low priority. At least a lot of moves with Villager, because like since most of them are projectiles, a lot of them can just be beat out. Now, if there were like transcendent hitboxes, like Meta Knight's sword was, as dumb as that sounds, I think he would have been at least a little bit better with like the bread and butter. But in terms of everything else, I think he will still be just the same in terms of like weaknesses and all. Alright, but let's try someone else. Cause like I don't think a Sonic does a down B or a side B as a get off me option, especially since a lot of them don't have hitboxes that close. Maybe Side B does. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Like, Lucas's PK fire is transcendent. And Lucario is what is it? Aura Sphere isn't. In fact, it's unbelievably weak in terms of like those kinds of hitboxes. Like, this could still lose to like, what is it? This could still be beat up by like intangible, either intangible hitboxes like up smashes above the Mario characters pretty much. Or any of, what is it, Palutena, like Palutena's back air and dash attack. Pretty much it can be beat up by a lot of moves that happen to share like at least a good chunk of the strength. But other than that, oh yeah, I have it on this, and I also happen to have the music on Woohoo Island. Wait, that's not it. But I have this too. There we go. I have a lot of music, what is it, on these like very attractive looking stages. Pilot Wings, I have I Love You right here. And for Lylat, of course. I forgot what the theme was called in this, but I know it's in Jet Set Radio Future because I've played that game. Like, played the absolute crap out of that game, 100% and everything. In fact, if you go to my channel, nah, I'm just kidding, I'm kidding. But yeah, like, oh my goodness. Oh, Lady Lombardi is about to start streaming. Let's go. I think. It's a good theme when you think about it. I have Concept of Love over Trophy Rush. Let's see. Jet Set Radio Future version of Grace and Glory. Like, just a lot of Jet Set Radio songs in general. But the ones you'll find in mind the most will be in Omega Wrecking Crew and On It. Oh, like the Dreamcast version, or like, are we talking like the re-release? Like on, what is it? On like Steam, 360X, what is it? PS3, I was about to say Xbox 360. Wait, I got it on both of those? Oh, I remember why I turned it down. Xbox Live Arcade? Okay. Because I was wondering if you had like the original Dreamcast for that and everything. Oh, and this one right here. I'm trying to remember. What was it called? I don't want to look it up. What is it? It's a Day of a Soul song, and it is in, what is it? And the original version is in Jet Set Radio as well. Okay. Miller Ball Breakers. There we go. Took me a while. And for Boxing Ring, I have Electric Toothbrush. I didn't get to play it on the original Dreamcast. Like, they play the very original on like the Dreamcast. I noticed that upon the re-release, there are some songs missing from the Dreamcast version that are not just, that pretty much is not present. I know one of them is, God, I don't want to look it up. I might as well look it up. Yappy Feet, there we go. And the other one, I don't know, but there's two songs that are just missing from this game. Like, from the re-release. I don't think I got any more any more places with the songs of JSR. My absolute favorite theme of JSR though has to be Funky Dealer. No contest for me. And we got oldies but happies. I can do this. Wait, it's with corn. Never mind. I already did that. But yeah, Funky Dealer is my favorite theme out of both the JSR games. I just wish they re-released JSRF. If they can re-release that game, that's gonna be some godlike ish right there. Humming the bassline on JSR Radio Future is pretty good too. And I don't know what to do against Wii Fit other than not go off stage against her. That's all I know. Like, I could space around everything. She doesn't have that crazy a range in terms of, oh, what is it? Her movesets, but... what is it? All I know is that, like, when it comes to off stage, you just cannot contest that. Do not even try. Try to side B, that will spike you. Try to up B, like, what is it? Try to get close to her and knock her down, she'll knock you down off side B or forward air. Like the backwards hit of it too. Like, I've played Future, and I will tell you right now, whenever it releases, it'll be worth the wait. Because I've played it on the original Xbox on 360 because of backwards compatibility. And I recommend getting it on original Xbox if you're getting like other games for that console too. And assuming you don't already have one. Oh yeah, I set it to Nair, didn't I? There we go. Just need to go back to fair. Yeah, if you got a 360, Future is viable to play on a 360, but there is some slowdown on that version of the game. Oh, you did beat it. Alright. But yeah, like, there's just some slowdown on the 360, but I would say it's not enough to say just get on the original Xbox instead, because it's not that serious a change. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think it is just Nair that where she can just... let's see. Or is it up there? Are you back here? No, she always turns around, so... okay, it looks like it's none of those moves as a get off me option. Maybe up B. Nah, that's too slow. Alright, take care, Stormy. It's nice to see you around here. And I hope, I get to come by your stream sometime soon. But the thing is, ironically enough, I'm honestly hit as much as I could with training wheel because I've been playing this for like about 2.5 hours, so I don't want to burn myself out of training mode and stuff like that just yet. So let me try one more character. I'm gonna try one more character, and if I get him, I'm gonna close out the stream with that, and it's corn. Never mind. Sorry, folks. Stream over. This is like the 3rd time I got corn again. But yeah, thank you for hanging out. Thank you all for watching. And I'll see you guys whenever I stream the next time, or we happen to meet on another person's stream. So, with that said, this is Tournament 64 signing out.
Let's look at the
See ya.